Have you ever wondered how the vast, icy wilderness of Alaska was first discovered by Europeans? Enter Vitus Bering, a Danish navigator serving under the Russian flag. In the year 1741, Bering first set his eyes on the Alaskan landscape, marking the initial European contact with this remote region. But what fueled the Russian drive to explore such a harsh and distant land? Well, it was a time of exploration and expansion for many European powers, and Russia was no different. They were motivated by the promise of untapped resources, particularly the lucrative fur trade. The sea otter's fur, abundant in Alaska, was especially prized. However, reaching Alaska was no easy feat. It required navigating treacherous seas and enduring extreme weather conditions. Despite these challenges, the allure of Alaska's resources was too strong. Russia was determined to stake its claim in this new world. And so, the seeds of Russian colonization in Alaska were sown, not by a Russian but by a Dane in Russian service. But how did a mere sighting of land transform into a full-fledged colony? Well, it all started with the Russian vision of exploiting the untapped wealth of Alaska's natural resources. The year was 1784, a full 4 decades after Vitus Bering first sighted Alaska. A man by the name of Grigory Shelikov, an ambitious Russian trader, founded a colony on Kodiak Island. This marked the official establishment of the Russian colony in Alaska. Shelikov's establishment was not a mere act of territorial claim, but a calculated move driven by the lure of Alaska's fur resources. The region was rich in fur-bearing animals, particularly sea otters, whose fur was highly prized in the Asian markets. The Russian colonizers saw a golden opportunity in this trade. Thus, Alaska's fur resources became the primary reason for colonization. Now, the establishment of the Russian colony was not without its fair share of challenges. The harsh and unforgiving Alaskan climate was a constant obstacle. The colonizers also had to navigate their relationships with the native Alaskan tribes, which were often strained due to cultural differences and territorial disputes. However, despite these challenges, the Russian colony managed to thrive. They established a profitable fur trade that was so successful, it led to the near extinction of the sea otter population. The colonizers built settlements, forts, and trading posts. They even managed to convert a number of native Alaskans to Orthodox Christianity, establishing churches that still stand today. In this way, the Russian colony in Alaska was not just a distant outpost in a harsh, icy wilderness. It was a thriving hub of trade and cultural exchange, a testament to the ambitions and resourcefulness of its founders. Thus, the vast icy landscapes of Alaska, once untouched and unknown, became a thriving colony under Russian rule.